We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea and a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea and a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. Come to the light.
Hello, hello,
Hello.
hello. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to Voices and Views. And I'm your host, Zan, and I'm here with my co host, Chelz.
Hey y'all, it's
And
Chelsea. Glad you're here with us.
you know what? This is episode 66. Episode
Yes.
66.
Can you believe it?
Oh boy. And tonight we're talking about something that sounds simple, but it hits a little deeper when you really think about it. Why do we stop playing? Why do we stop? Hmm? Do you stop playing chess? Or you still play?
I still play.
I do too. I'm a big kid at heart sometimes.
Yeah.
I still play.
But that kind of question does make me pause, like when we
Hmm.
picked it, because when you think about it, kids don't even think about it. They just play, and that's it.
And that's right, because you know what? And when it comes down to the kids, you don't have to convince a child to go out and play, go outside. They're already making something up. They're running around, they're laughing, and they're doing the most. And you know what? For no reason.
Now, you ask an adult what they do for fun, and they got to think about it for a second, or they start listing responsibilities like that counts.
Right. And somewhere along those lines, life, it gets busy. Everybody gets busy. Things get serious. And we slowly stop making room for joy. Not because we want to, because everything else starts feeling more important.
Bills, work,
Mm,
stress,
mm.
trying to keep everything together. And fun starts to feel like it's something extra instead of something that you actually need.
And so tonight we're going to bring that back to the surface. We're talking about play, fun, being silly, and why we need more of it, not just in Freeport, but everywhere.
Yeah, so if you're watching from another city, from another state, or even from another country, we want to hear from you too because this isn't just a local thing, this is a life thing.
That's right. So let's start it off like this. Tell us in the comments first, where are you watching from, and what was your absolute favorite toy growing up? I wonder what
Mm.
my favorite toy. I would say start off with mine.
Hmm.
My favorite toy was the Easy Bake Oven.
Oh, yeah.
I used to love my Easy Bake Oven. I would
Hmm.
make those little cakes, and me and my brothers and my sister we would eat the treats I make, and maybe that's why I love baking now. That first Easy Bake Oven. What about you? You have a favorite toy?
Um, Probably like any of the Barbies that I had.
Oh, I love Barbies.
Yeah.
Yes, I did love my
And
dolls.
I had like the collectible ones that I got as a gift
Ooh,
that weren't allowed to open, you
yeah.
know?
See,
So,
that's no fun.
like, I had like a
You get that
millennial
gift,
Barbie
but
for
you
the year
can't
2000.
you can't open them. That's no fun. You don't get the joy of touching them and playing with them.
I
All
know, but my
right.
grandma, she was like that with her
Mm-hmm.
dolls. She collected them and she would not let you open
My
them.
grandma too, and she had this most amazing dollhouse that she had for my sister, and she had it built, and it was fabulous. And it just sat there, but you weren't playing and touching stuff. Just looking. Okay. So, anybody, what was your favorite toy growing up? Anybody respond to us on there? Tell us, what was your favorite toy growing up?
Right? I want to know.
Me too. Me too. I want to know what's your favorite toy. Yes. So, don't overthink it.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't overthink it. The first
Mm-hmm.
thing that comes to your mind, we just want to know who really had the best childhood.
Yeah. We want to know about those toys. There was so many different toys out there. So I know people had their favorite toy growing up. So, all
Hmm.
right. So while those comments start coming in, hopefully, let's talk about it then. This whole adult mode thing, because somewhere along the way, all kind of switching to that without even realizing it.
Yep. And once you're in it, everything starts feeling like a task.
Mm-hmm.
Even the stuff that used to be fun turns into something that you have to plan, schedule, or
Or
justify.
justified. And
Hmm.
that's the part that gets me. Fun starts needing a reason. Needing a reason. Like you can't just go outside and do something random anymore. It's like, what's the purpose? How much does it cost? And is it really worth me? Is it worth the effort?
Or you feel guilty. That's the real one. Like you finally sit down to relax or do something fun, and then your brain's like, shouldn't you be doing something more productive right now?
Yeah, and you know what? It's that voice right there. That voice is loud.
And it didn't exist when we were kids. Nobody was
Mm-mm.
sitting on the swings thinking about their to do list.
No.
You were just there in the moment and having fun.
Now it's like we trained ourselves out of that. We got so used to being responsible, we forgot just how to be free, and just free for a second, even.
And it shows. You can see it in people. Everybody
Yes.
looks tired,
Mm-hmm.
serious, always thinking, not a lot of laughing, and
No.
just not a lot of enjoying the moment.
Right. And we're not saying responsibilities aren't real because they are. Bills are real, life is real, but we went all the way to the extreme with it.
Yeah, like it became your whole personality. Work,
Hmm.
stress, survival mode. That's it.
And let me ask you this. This is for everyone watching, especially if you're outside of Freeport. Is it like that where you are too?
Like, do people still make time to have fun where you live, or is everybody just in
Mm.
go mode all the time?
Yeah, because I feel like here you can kind of see both. You've got people who still find ways to enjoy life. And then you got people who look like they forgot it was even an option in their life.
And it's not even about age either.
Mm-mm.
I've seen younger people already in that serious mode, like life already wore them out.
Yeah, and that's the scary part. When you lose that sense of play too early, it's really hard to get it back.
But it's not impossible though. So that's why we're even having this conversation because you can bring it back. You just got to notice that it's missing first.
Okay, keep those comments coming in, you guys. We want to see where everybody's from and what you're used to do and love as a kid. What did you love doing? We're about to check the screen and see what everybody is saying. So we want to hear those comments and let us know.
All right. Well, we got Janet.
Okay.
She says Rock'em Sock'em robots and Barbie
Oh,
dolls.
I forgot. My brothers had the Rock'em Sock'em robots, and I used to love to play so we could knock the heads off each other because we really wanted to knock each other heads off. But if we did that, then Mom was gonna knock our heads off, and Thank you, Janet, for that. I forgot about those Rock'em Sock'em. I love those. Yes.
All right.
Anybody else? Any more comments, you guys? I know you have a favorite toy that you used to enjoy growing up. So, what was that toy? What was that favorite toy that you enjoyed? Hmm. I did love my dolls. I did love those. I had to have dress up clothes to go with them. Yes. A lot of the youth now, I guess their toys are a little different,
Mm-hmm.
more into the electronics and the games. So it's not necessarily, we had more of the into building some of our toys. We had to build and,
Mm-hmm.
you had to dress, you had to act out certain things. You had to be more interactive with the toys that I grew up on. You had to do something with them. It wasn't just pressing that button like this. All right, okay. So, are we ready for community announcements now, or you have a few of them over there? If we want to put the community announcements in now, we'll do that, and then we can continue on.
All right.
I'm gonna want
You
to
want
go
me to do
play
all
with
of
some.
these?
I'm gonna go. Well, well, it looks like it's more than it is because the ones that stapled together here
Mm-hmm.
is one. It's just the
Oh, this is
second
one.
page. Yeah, it's just the second page. So this is just two.
Okay.
This is two, and how many? Two or three? Okay. You do those. You want me to do
Yeah.
these here?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll
Okay,
put them
let's
up.
start with the tomorrow then. This is the one coming up real soon, you guys. Tomorrow at 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. it says the Pretzel City Boxing. Mm,
Pretzel
boxing, and
City
that's at
boxing.
18 South Chicago Avenue. Pretzel City Boxing. I haven't heard of this one. Let's see what's
Yeah.
going on, what to expect. We're opening the doors for a special community boxing experience, the Pretzel City Boxing Community Day. This is a high energy, beginner friendly event designed for all levels. No experience is needed, you guys. Just show up ready to move, learn, and have fun. And what to expect? Expect to do some pad work, some boxing sections. Oh, that sounds good. So that's tomorrow, you guys. And the address is 18 South Chicago Avenue. And that's put on by Magicians MMA Academy and the Pretzel City Boxing Club. All
Oh,
right.
cool. I
Here's
didn't even know
another
we
thing.
had that.
I
So.
didn't either. That's why, and when I was pulling up some announcements for tonight, I thought, oh, this is different. I
Right.
didn't know we had that. So I tried to pull up something a little different and
Mm-hmm.
that we didn't have going on like this one here. Tomorrow, also, Cruising for a Cause car show. Car show tomorrow, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. And it's our 12th annual Cruising for Calls show. And the event is by the Freeport, Illinois Lions Club and Union Dairy. Union Dairy is located at 126 East Douglas. If you guys don't know about Union Dairy, I'm so sorry, so sorry. Yes. You should know about Union Dairy.
Yeah, you know what I
If you
found
live here
out?
in Freeport,
You know what I found out?
What's
Speaking of
that?
Union Dairy,
Mm-hmm.
apparently Blue Moon ice cream is like a thing of the Midwest, and they don't have it in other places.
Because I know we have it here.
Right.
And I've wondered about that ice cream because I hear people when I go in there sometimes to order ice cream, there's always somebody ordering that ice cream. Never tasted. Is
It's
it good?
good.
Is it like
Yeah.
raspberry? Is that the blue
No,
flavor?
it's more like it still kind of tastes like vanilla ice cream, but it's got that hint of the blue in there. It
I
has
bet it
its
don't
own
taste
flavor.
better than my blue ice cream. And I can't wait because I'm getting ready to get back into it because now I have my machine
Oh yes.
and I haven't used it yet. So I will be making my ice cream. Yes. So
Yes.
let's get back to
Yeah,
what to
let's get back
expect
into
at
it.
this car show. Says, get ready, Freeport. You've been wanting something to do. Get ready. The Freeport, Illinois Lions Club is revving things up for this 12th annual Cruising for a Cause car show. And you're invited. That's Saturday, May 2nd, tomorrow. 1 to 5 p.m. And I guess it's at the Union Dairy right here. So you can go in there and get you some ice cream while you're there for an afternoon packed with classic cars, cool rides, and community vibes. All right, all right. I'm going to try to make that tomorrow, 1 to 5. I will be in this event that you're getting ready to read.
All right, and next is the Mind, Body, and Spirit Free Community Day. And that's going to be Saturday, May 2nd, so tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So we got
Yes.
lots of stuff going on tomorrow.
Yes, and that's the event that Operation Love Freeport will be there as a vendor. We will be
Okay.
handing out some resources. Yes, we'll be handing out a lot of stuff about Operation Love, but I'm also going to be handing out our sponsorship flyers. So
Okay.
I'm making a lot of copies up tonight. So I have a few things that I will be handing out. So come out and visit Operation Love at this event. So,
All right, yeah. And so it's going to be for mind, body, and spirit. And there's going to be speakers there: Lamont Hale, speaker Tamika Brown, and Don Danita Simmons. And it's a free day of wellness, resources, and community. So attendees will receive lunch and a produce bag. And that's pretty much it
and
about
that's
that.
and that's good. You know, the food bank is going to be there. Like I said, it's a free lunch, you guys. The event is free, mind, body, and spirit. It's a free community event. The food bank will be there. Not only would you get a free lunch, presented from the event, the
Hmm.
food bank is going to give everybody a produce bag,
Yeah, that's
a bag of
nice.
produce. Isn't it nice?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now, next we have the 8th annual Community Fun Day,
Okay.
free bicycle giveaway,
That's gonna be fun.
sponsored by Inspired Victory Lodge Number 1, Most Worshipful Celestial Grand Lodge, Honorable Willie Black, 33 Degrees Grand Worthy Matron of Grand Chapter Lady Stella Black. And when it's going to be May 30th, where is Taylor Park? And the time is from 1 p.m. until done. So they said, come out and support our 8th
Mm-hmm.
Community Fun Day. We'll have fun for all ages. All kids' games will include prizes, free refreshments for all attendees, and free bike raffle tickets will be given
Mm-hmm.
away for kids 13 and under.
That's right. Come out and get your raffle ticket, and they will be giving away a lot of bikes.
Yep, one ticket per child. Parent or
Mm-hmm.
guardian must be present for your child to win and claim a bicycle.
That's right. Parents, you can take that little time off or send another adult. with your
Hmm.
child so they can receive a raffle ticket for a bike.
And next up is Voices and Views. We do have sponsorship
Yes, we do. We got our
packages.
package now. We finally have our sponsorship package.
Yep.
You
So,
don't have to read it all, just
yeah, I'll just
whatever.
go over the tiers really quick. We have different tiers. You have bronze sponsor, which is 100 a month, silver sponsor at 250 a month, gold sponsor at 500 a month, and platinum sponsors at 1000 a month. And they get all the gold benefits plus on-screen interview and featured segment and priority placement within episodes and
Mhm.
custom promotional video clips and featured across all
All
platforms.
platforms, and we have plenty.
Yes.
We have plenty. So when we promote someone, a lot of people might think that they get on Facebook and okay, it's not very many here, but we have all this equipment set
Yes,
up
we do.
and
We have a lot of
we are
reach.
streaming and being streamed. Our platform is automatically streaming us out, but we're also adding to it streaming out so we can connect in a lot of areas. So we're not just in the United States, we're everywhere. We're not just in Freeport, we're everywhere. And so, you
Hmm.
guys, thank you for all the platforms, everybody here that's been tuning in,
Hmm.
and we thank you. So please, if you're interested in being a sponsor or just making a donation to help us to continue on to add and to build, we're doing that. We just and put up a monitor, new monitor today. So
Hmm.
the equipment, it costs money, and we want to keep everything where we can keep you guys engaged. We can really reach out because we're gonna do a lot of fun stuff coming up too. So your support will be greatly appreciated.
Yep. So if you want to reach out, you can email voices and views show at gmail.com or brightzandra20 at gmail.com.
All
There is a
right.
QR code, but you'll have to go to our page to scan that.
Yes, it's on our page because there's a QR code on there. So you guys can go on Facebook and pull it up on our page.
And last but not least is the Young Entrepreneurs Expo.
Hmm. Yes, can't announce that enough.
Right? And that's going to be sponsored by Operation Love Freeport, of course.
Hmm.
High Hope Freeport.
Yes, High Hope Reporter is helping us once again with this event, and we're trying to make it big.
Yes, and it's going to be at the Tutty Baker Fest
Hmm.
on Saturday, July 11th from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. at Adams and Main Street stage.
Hmm.
And this event is for young entrepreneurs ages 8 through 18. Bring your products, bring your talent, bring your hustle, set up, stand out, and show Freeport what you got.
Yes, yes. And that's a QR code on that also. And
Mm-hmm.
they can find that information on Operation Love Freeport on their Facebook page or on High Hope Freeport Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
You can find a copy of the flyer. You can scan that QR code right then. You guys don't wait till the last minute. Don't wait till the last minute. If you something happened, you can't be there, then that's okay. The event is totally free, and the kids get to keep everything they make. But we would like to know how many we have. So go on there and sign up because you need to let us know also if you need a table or not. So you can scan the code. Thank you guys. All right.
All right.
So shall we get back into it? Back
Yes.
into it. Yes, back into it. Now, you already know we only share what we choose to share, you guys. And we stand behind whatever we decide to share. We don't just pull stuff out and share it. We're particular about what we share because we can't share everything.
Right.
Yeah. So if it's being said on here, then it really matters. It really matters. Okay.
Yeah, this isn't just random stuff getting thrown out. If we bring it
Mm,
up, it's intentional.
that's right. Exactly. And one thing I wanted to say to this, a lot of the joy we're talking about tonight, it doesn't come from big moments. It comes from being connected to what's going on around you.
Right? You don't need a huge production to have a good time. Sometimes it's just being in the right space with the right people.
And that's something I don't want people to lose, especially here in Freeport. There are still ways to tap into that. You just have to be open. You have to be open to it.
Yeah, and if you're watching from somewhere else, it's the same idea. Look at what's around you. There's
Hmm.
always something small that can turn into a good moment.
That's right. And we're going to continue to highlight those things, you guys, that align with us, that actually bring people together and create real experiences.
Because that's what this show is about at the end of the day: real conversations, real connections, and real moments.
And so we're going to keep that energy going as we move forward.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this one. The price of fun. Everything costs, right? Because I
Right?
hear this a lot. People feel like if they really don't have money, they can't really enjoy themselves. Do you guys feel like that? If you really don't have money, you really can't enjoy yourself?
Yeah, it feels like fun kind of turned into something that you have to budget for
Mm-hmm.
instead of something that you can just do.
Exactly. It's like everything tied to spending now. You want to go out. You're thinking about tickets. You're thinking about food. You're thinking about gas. You're thinking about all of it. And that's just to name a few.
And after a while, you just stop trying. You're like,
Mhm.
I'm not about to spend all that, so I'll just stay
Right.
home.
Just stay home. But then staying home turns into what? Doing nothing. Not even relaxing. Just scrolling, sitting there, feeling bored.
And that's the part that people don't realize. You're not
Hmm.
saving yourself from anything, you're just missing out in a different way.
Right, because fun doesn't actually come from how much you spend. It comes from what you're doing and who you're doing it with.
Yeah, some of my best memories cost absolutely nothing.
Right.
Sitting outside,
Mm-hmm.
talking, laughing, music playing, and that's it.
And the same here. Or just getting up and going for a walk. No plan, no real destination, just moving around and talking.
And being present, that's the part people struggle with now.
Yeah.
Even when they're supposed to be relaxing, their mind is somewhere else.
Always thinking about what's next. Always thinking about what needs to get done.
Which brings us right back to what we were saying earlier. We made fun feel like a reward instead of something we actually need.
So let's flip that then right quick. What is something you do for fun that is totally free? Hmm.
Because somebody out there probably needs that idea right now.
You know what? It's a recess. You know what would fix a lot of this if we had recess again. Remember recess? I'm serious.
Not even gonna lie, I would go outside right now if somebody
Hmm.
said it's recess time.
Yeah, recess. Yeah. 15 minutes. That's it. No phones, no work, no responsibilities. Just go do something for no reason.
And you can't overthink it either. That's the rule. You can't turn recess into a task.
Exactly. No planning, no trying to make it perfect. Just go be outside, move around, laugh, or do something random.
Swing sets, tag, running around for no reason. It sounds silly, but that's the point.
Yeah. And think about how different people will feel. You break up the day, you reset your mind, and then you come back a little bit lighter.
Because right now, people go from one responsibility straight into the next with no break in between.
And then wonder why they feel drained all the time.
There's no release, no moment where you get to just exist without the pressure.
Yeah, because even kids today, they don't always get that like we did. Everything is scheduled, everything is structured, everything is organized.
Yeah, like even fun has rules now. It's not just go outside and figure it out anymore.
And which is why I'm saying we might need to bring that idea back in our own way.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a playground either. It could be
Mm-mm.
music, dancing in your living room, stepping outside for a few minutes.
Yes, just something for fun that breaks that constant cycle of doing and thinking all the time.
And it gives you a second to breathe and actually enjoy yourself.
So let me ask you this then. Drop a yes in the comments if you would like to go to a grown up recess right now, if you had the chance.
Be honest too, because I already know the answer.
If you can go to a grown up recess right now, I know I would. I would. Be honest.
Janet says chocolate is the butter pecan.
Butter pecan. Yes, yes. I just had some butter pecan yesterday. And speaking of fun, while we're talking about that, doing something fun, this fits in perfect. My son had messaged me yesterday because he lives in Wilmington, North Carolina. And he
Hmm.
messaged me yesterday and he goes, Mom, would you like to go to the movies and take a friend? I like to send you and a friend to the movies. I said, okay, I'll see who wants to go. So my friend wanted to go. So he
Hmm.
sent us to see the Michael Jackson movie. It was really good and touching. And so we went to see it. But before that, we went out to eat. And so dessert came with it. So that's what I had, some butter pecan. And
Oh.
I snuck it in the show. Shh. I did. It was time to go to the movies, and I
Hmm.
had this cup of ice cream. What do you do? It was nice. So it was just something for fun. And even though people don't really go to movies and things like that, I don't too much do that, but I still enjoy doing that. And
Hmm.
it was something just to do something to have fun. So when I was thinking about this topic here, and when Janet mentioned the ice cream, it just triggered that moment. I experienced both of those things yesterday, and yes, it did help my body and my mind. All right, so let's take a second look at the screen.
What else she says? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where are y'all going to be at?
Hmm?
That's what Janet said.
Where are we gonna be at? When?
Oh, I think she's talking about Operation Love for tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow we're gonna be at the Farm Bureau, and that's Operation Love. Gonna be at the Farm Bureau tomorrow at 10 o'clock. I believe the thing is from 10 to 1,
Yeah.
and it's a free event. And like you say, you come in, they'll give you, you can have free lunch, and you're supposed to get a bag of produce, and you can get a lot of information. They have some great speakers too. So that's tomorrow.
All right. And Tanya says, I love going to the park for free concerts in the
Yes.
summer.
And I had a friend, and she passed away, and she was in her 80s, and that's what she loved to do, but she didn't have anyone to go with her. So she and I used to go on Friday nights, and she would always ask me, would you go to the concert in the park with me? And so that's the thing we used to do. We would go, and I loved it. The weather would be beautiful sometimes, and all of those things are free. People
Mm-hmm.
don't realize.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of free, Janet says going to the library with the grandkids.
Mm-hmm. Free.
Free.
Mm-hmm.
Fun and free.
Yes, fun and free.
So who's ready for recess?
Okay, we looked at the screen. So, my live comment break. All right, Chels, on you. You ready for? And also, those free fun ideas, because I already know some of you got creative with that. Free fun ideas. Oh, I know we did.
Mm-hmm.
We used to create our own fun all the time, and you have to do that now too as adult. We can't just say we did it as kids, and so we shouldn't have fun now as adults. Yes, we
Right.
should. We
Right.
should.
Right. Yeah, don't rush it. Just give it a second, let it come in.
Hmm. And if it's quiet, that's okay too.
Yeah, free
Some
concerts in the
people,
park sounds
yeah,
good
some
though.
people just like listening and taking it in.
Hmm.
And that's what remind me of those free concerts in the park. Just listening and taking it in.
Yeah, so everybody doesn't type, but they're still here. I see you guys.
Exactly. So whether you drop something or not, we appreciate you being here with us anyway.
Yep, we're going to keep it moving and come back around to it.
Okay, let's talk about something people do not like to admit, being bad at something.
Oh, yeah, people avoid that at all costs.
But that's where the fun is sometimes. When you're not trying to be perfect, you're just in it, laughing at yourself.
I'm glad you said that because I've got one.
Go ahead.
Listen, I'm terrible at bowling. I'm talking about the ball is going straight into the gutter like it lives there.
Not the gutter being your home.
Yes, that's my lane. And every time I go, I already know I'm not about to win anything. But I still have the best time.
And but see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that. You still have the best time, even though you weren't getting strikes all the time.
Right, because I'm not there to be the best. I'm there
Hmm.
laughing, talking,
Yeah.
clowning myself, and cheering everybody else on, and it's fun.
And you know what? Nobody else cares that you're not good. They just care that you're there and you're enjoying yourself.
Exactly. But people psych themselves out and they won't
Hmm.
even try something if they think they're not going to be good at it.
And that takes the joy out of so many things. You miss out before you even start.
Yeah, because trying too hard to win will ruin it every time because now everything feels like pressure.
Instead of just letting it be what it is, a moment, a memory, um, just something to laugh about later.
Yeah, some of the funniest moments come from messing up and not getting it right.
That's real. Nobody tells stories about the time everything went perfect. They remember the time everything went left and everybody was crying and laughing.
So let's hear it. What's one thing you're really bad at, but you still love doing because it makes you laugh?
Hmm. Hmm. Be honest too. This is a safe space for being terrible at something.
Tanya says, I remember Chelsea was on the stage in the park singing.
He
That was for
was.
yeah, Black Diamond had a music festival at Craig
Hmm.
Park
Oh,
and
okay.
they let me
To
perform one of my
sing.
songs. Yeah,
Okay.
because I made an EP, but I never really released it.
Mm-hmm.
But my dad recorded a few songs with me.
Oh, okay.
So one of the songs Tyrone was on, but he wasn't able to come. So I rapped his part and I sang the singing
Mm-hmm.
part. Um, at the band shell at Cray Park.
Oh, okay.
So that was pretty fun. That was a really scary moment too because I had never really performed
Perform in
like
front of
that in front of
people.
people.
Yeah, I was gonna say I bet it was a little nerve wracking, but then it
Yes,
ended up being fun,
it
and
was
it
fun.
ended up being a memory.
Yeah,
And that's what you think about fun too. A lot of times you create a memory. You're creating a memory. It don't have to be something you're good at. It could be something you're bad at and just make
right,
you laugh, but you're creating a memory.
right.
Something you can always look back and smile at. All right. Looks like we got a community spotlight. We already spotlighted
Oh, we
Operation Love
did.
Freeport. So, you guys, we always looking for volunteers and supporters. You can always go to operationlovefreeport.com on a website or go on our Facebook page right here. And make sure you put in the full name Operation Love Freeport, not just Operation Love.
And I'm dropping the link in the
Mm-hmm.
comments.
And I won't go into talking about it since we already talked about it. But basically, we feed our community and deliver a token of love. And we do that monthly. We take care of the homeless and we take care of the elderly. Let's see. Let's skip,
Okay,
skip. Okay, let's go.
so where you at?
I'm skipping past the Operation Love part.
Okay, so we're keeping it
Okay, let's
moving.
see. So if you've been feeling like this, where I am. So if you've been feeling like everything is just work and stress, this is a way you can break that cycle. And if you're watching from somewhere else,
I don't, I don't
huh?
see where you're at. Are you at 6?
Yeah. I just basically skipped and went, past the community spotlight. You see where Operation Love, we talked about it. I went past that part and I skipped this down here and I went down a little further. Uh, and I skipped all of this talking about Operation Love. And I started where it says, so you've been feeling like everything. You don't see me?
Oh, I see
Okay, that's what,
you.
because since we had talked about Operation Love, I didn't want to regenerate on that again, even though it is a very good mission and we do a lot. We do have clothes though, still to give away if anybody need clothing before I start packing everything away. Just reach out to me and I can make arrangements. So if you've been feeling like everything is just work and stress, this is a way that can break that cycle.
And if you're watching from somewhere else, look into
Hmm.
what's happening in your own town too, because there's
Yeah,
always something.
yeah. So let's bring it back to you for a second. What is one small way you can help someone in your town today or have a little fun doing it?
It doesn't have to be big, just something real.
Mm, okay, and again, whether you type something or you just maybe just, I think sometimes people just appreciate listening. We appreciate you anyway being here with this, with
Yes.
us.
And Frankie says, hello,
Hi,
ladies.
Frankie.
Hi, Frankie. And we're going to keep it moving.
Yes. So, like I say, we appreciate you being here with us. And we ain't keep it moving. So let's talk about something people always connect. Play and your health.
Yeah, so people think that wellness is all serious, like eating right, working out, routines, and all that.
And all of that do matter. But nobody talks about how much a good laugh can change your whole day. And I must pause right there for a minute because I just read something that just baffled me, that if you laugh, and they did proven studies on this, people who laugh a lot and smile a lot,
Mm-hmm.
it's helping their own immune system. If you're laughing a lot,
Mm-hmm.
it's helping your immune system.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that something? Because
Yeah.
it builds, what are those things? It builds something, some type of hormones. It escalates them automatically. And that, when your mood is increased and
Mm-hmm.
it builds your immunity. It broke it down scientifically what it
Mm-hmm.
does, but they did tests and studies and said people who laughs a lot and laughs all the time or laughs a lot, not all the time, are generally happy. They're building their immunity up and they did studies. So keep finding stuff to smile about in your life, saying
Mm-hmm.
that, keep laughing, keep finding stuff to laugh about, because all
Yeah.
of that matters. And nobody talks about how much a good laugh can change your whole day.
Or your whole week. Honestly, you could be having like a rough time and then you laugh for real and everything
Hmm.
just feels better.
It does. And that's not small, that's real.
And it doesn't take much either. It could be like a random moment, something silly, or
Hmm.
something just unexpected.
But you have to allow yourself to get there, though. If you're always serious, always in your head, then you'll miss those moments.
That's why we keep coming back to the idea of play. It's not
Hmm.
extra, it's something that you need.
Yes, it helps you reset. It gives your mind a break. It reminds you that life isn't just pressure all the time.
And people underestimate that. They think pushing through is the answer.
And when sometimes you know what that answer is, just a pause, just a laugh, and
Hmm.
just to be for a moment.
Even if you got a lot on your plate, you deserve that.
Always, always. And speaking of something that keeps things light, I gotta share this. I've been working on my crochet and my YouTube channel. I say YouTube, but it's not just YouTube because I am on TikTok with it also a lot.
Hmm.
Crocheting through the chaos with Zan. And I can say that all the videos, they just keep going viral, and that's the best feeling in the world when you get in the habit of when you posting something and it going viral. It used to
Hmm.
automatically go viral 24 hours. I would wake up in the morning and I would see that one I posted the day before was viral. Now they're doing it instantly because YouTube, thank you, YouTube. I love YouTube. They're really promoting me and they're really pushing me to that size of an audience that I need. I
Hmm.
got my first 10,000 views
Oh,
shorts
we gotta
today. It
do this
hit
applause for
10,000 and it's
that.
still climbing. And the funny part about that one is it's just a stupid burger short. It's burgers. They're avalanching everywhere over me while I'm crocheting, but it's stuff spilling everywhere. And it really surprised me because it hit the 5,000 views, which I thought was amazing. And I posted on Facebook. I was so excited. And
Hmm.
I didn't look at it anymore. And I was like, wait a minute. And then
Hmm.
it went to over to 8,000. Then I looked and then it's over 10,000 now. So I
Wow.
guess this is called my first breakout
Hmm.
video. And I've learned that when that happened, it pulls your other shorts because I just posted one 4 hours ago and it
Hmm.
went viral already.
Oh,
Already.
nice.
It hit already. Just completely different. It wasn't. Most of them are different. Some of them are series that I have
Hmm.
more than one. But so you guys go ahead and subscribe. I'm not worried too much about the content right now, but I am do need to get the subscribers up. And I want to say this again to shout out all content creators. Again, you guys, just to remind you, because in case you don't know, the most important thing you can do is to subscribe to them.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the times it's free, and if it's not free, it's usually very cheap. But most of the time it's free. Go ahead and subscribe. It's good to view. Yes, those views get counted. They
Mm-hmm.
get counted, but a lot of times people will view and they won't even hit the like button or hit a heart.
Mm-hmm.
And if I see I got 500 people that watch my video, but I only got 12 likes, the math isn't mathing.
Right.
It's not, so people need to, and a lot of people don't know that. I've talked to a couple of people that I know that didn't know that. That is, they thinking, okay, I'm helping you by watching. No, you helping by interacting.
Mm-hmm.
Comment, make a comment. Even if you just jump in there and say hi, it still counts as a comment. So think about that. Subscribe to the channel if you find yourself coming back and watching their stuff. Subscribe,
Mm-hmm.
press the button, give a like. Okay, that will help that content creator, not just on my channel, on whoever you watch, show more support. So
Right.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're gonna skip past talking more about the crochet one, the tutorials I do. All of that is on YouTube, and you guys can find that. I have a link on there, and you out guys can always go and check all of that stuff out. You can subscribe, you can check it out, you can watch the videos where I teach basic crochet stitches. You can watch all of that. So, all right. So, let's get into this one, shall we? The phone versus the real world. Do we have time? What do you
Yeah.
think?
We have
Maybe
time for
do.
this one, but
Let's just do this
maybe end
last
off
one.
here.
Yeah, let's do the phone versus the real world. We have to be conscious of our time here, so we're going to end up with this one. Let's get into this one, the phone versus the real world. All right.
Now, this might step on a few toes.
It's okay. We're going to try and say it anyway. hmm Okay. Because
So,
scrolling all day is not the same, you guys, as actual living. Let me say that again. Scrolling all day is not the same as actually living.
not even close.
hmm
And I'm a chronic scroller, so
Me too.
you could sit there for hours just going from one thing to the next and still feel like you did nothing.
Yeah. Because you didn't experience anything, you just watched it.
Exactly. You're seeing other people laugh, other
hmm
people hang out, other people live, but you're not in it.
And the wild part is, it feels like you're relaxing, but you're really just draining your energy in a different way.
Yeah, you get up from your phone and you're still feeling tired, still bored, still
hmm
feeling off.
Now compare that to a real moment. Sitting with people, playing the game, or laughing for real.
That kind of energy stays with you. You remember it and you feel it afterward.
Yes, even something simple like a game night. Cards, board games, anything that beats scrolling every time.
Because it's a real interaction. You can't replace that with a screen,
And we're not saying throw your phone away, but
right?
there has to be a balance.
You got to step out of that digital space and get back into your real life sometimes.
Okay, let's ask this then. When was the last time you actually played a game in person with someone and not on your phone?
Think about it for real. Not watching, not tapping a screen, actually playing.
Mm,
And let's see.
So if we have any last
our
minute
last
comments.
Janet says, going to my son's sports event is fun, even if he doesn't
Mm-hmm.
win.
Yeah, and it's the interaction. Like we say, you get out and you go do something. You get to laugh, cry, cheer, whatever, and you get to be around other people. You get to do something. Yes.
And Jeezy DR for Ev says, will she shoot music videos for any of her songs, or is it better for the fans to interpret the meaning of a song in their own minds?
Mhm.
Are you talking about me?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't do music professionally. I do it as a hobby. So it's not, I'm not in a hurry to release any music videos or anything like that. But thank you.
Okay, you have any links you want to drop at the last minute before we get out of here?
Yeah, I will drop the link to your YouTube channel because I did not get
Okay.
that in here yet.
Yeah, because I think that's gonna about do it for us. And guys, while she's doing that, I want to remind you that we do have a youth empowerment series that will be starting this month. We already have a young man already scheduled for this month. We're going to try to do at least 2 youth in a month. So if you know a young person, a teen, or young adult in their early 20s, 30s, something like that, and that will like don't mind coming on and talking to us and give us an interview. We want to know what they're about, what they're doing, inspire them, encourage them, empower them, and let them use their voice to empower another youth. So that's our new youth empowerment series that will be starting this month. And you guys, please send suggestions in for names. All right. So thank you for tuning in once again to Voices and Views with Zan and Chelz. And you guys have a good night. And I hope to see you at the Farm Bureau tomorrow at 10 a.m. I will be there as a vendor. Bye now.
Bye.
We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. Come to the light.